Have you ever noticed small changes in your body and wondered if they're just normal aging or something more? As men get older, certain physical signs begin to show, some obvious, some subtle, and one you might even be able to smell before you see. These changes aren't just random, they're actually clear markers of how the body adapts over time. In this video, we're uncovering 4 telltale signs of aging in older men. 1 related to smell, 2 that get noticeably bigger, and 1 that becomes smaller. Some of these changes happen gradually, while others might suddenly catch you by surprise when you look in the mirror one day. How many of these signs do you have? Stick around until the end, because you might discover something that explains a change you've noticed in yourself, but never fully understood. Stay tuned, because by the time we finish, you'll have a better understanding of what's happening to your body and what, if anything, you can do about it. Now let's get started. 1. The unmistakable smell of aging. There's a certain scent that often accompanies aging, and if you've ever visited a senior living facility, you may have noticed it. It's not about poor hygiene or cologne choices, it's something much deeper, happening at the cellular level. As men get older, their skin undergoes biochemical changes, leading to the production of a compound called non-enol. This scent, which some people describe as grassy, waxy, or even stale, is created when fatty acids in the skin break down due to oxidative stress. The challenge is that non-enol doesn't wash away as easily as regular sweat and oil. Unlike typical body odors caused by bacteria breaking down sweat, non-enol binds to fabrics, lingers on the skin, and resists being fully removed with conventional soaps. This explains why some men continue noticing the scent even after showering. Younger skin naturally regenerates and washes away excess oils, but aging skin retains more oxidized fatty acids, making the scent more pronounced over time. Take Richard, a 74-year-old retired engineer. He started noticing that his shirts seemed to hold on to a certain scent even after washing them. His granddaughter once told him, "Grandpa, you smell like books and wood," a surprisingly common way people describe this odor. At first, he assumed it was his cologne or laundry detergent, but when switching products didn't change anything, he realized it was coming from his skin. Studies show that people over 40 begin producing non-enol in small amounts, but by the time men reach their 70s, it becomes much more noticeable. The good news? While you can't stop your body from producing non-enol, you can reduce its buildup. Use the right soap. Certain soaps, especially those designed to remove excess oils, are more effective at neutralizing non-enol than regular body washes. Eat antioxidant-rich foods. Green tea, citrus fruits, and leafy greens can help reduce oxidative stress and slow the process. Wash clothes properly. Since non-enol clings to fabrics, washing clothes with baking soda or using odor-neutralizing sprays can make a significant difference. So if you've ever wondered why your scent has changed over the years, now you know. It's not your imagination, and it's not just about hygiene. It's a natural part of aging that every older man experiences at some point. 2. A bigger belly that won't budge. A growing midsection is one of the most common signs of aging in men, and it's not just about eating too much or skipping workouts. As men age, metabolism naturally slows, muscle mass declines, and hormonal changes make it easier to store fat, especially in the abdomen. You might have noticed that even if you're eating the same way you did in your 40s or 50s, your waistline keeps expanding. That's because testosterone levels decrease over time, making it harder to maintain lean muscle. Since muscle burns more calories than fat, this shift leads to a slower metabolism, meaning extra calories turn into belly fat more easily. For some men, it's not just about appearance, it's about how it feels. Maybe shirts fit tighter, bending over is harder, or carrying extra weight makes movement less comfortable. Take Frank, a 76-year-old who was always lean in his younger years. Even though his diet hadn't changed much, he suddenly noticed his belly sticking out more, while his arms and legs seemed thinner. What he didn't realize was that his body was redistributing fat, storing more in his abdomen while losing muscle mass in his limbs. The problem isn't just aesthetic. Studies show that excess belly fat in older men increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. Unlike fat stored elsewhere in the body, Abdominal fat releases inflammatory chemicals that can affect everything from blood pressure to brain health. What can be done? Resistance training, lifting weights or doing bodyweight exercises can counteract muscle loss and help maintain metabolism. Prioritizing protein. Eating enough protein helps maintain lean muscle while keeping you full longer. Avoiding processed carbohydrates and sugar. This helps control insulin levels and prevents further fat accumulation. While some belly fat is a natural part of aging, allowing it to grow unchecked can lead to serious health risks. If your midsection is expanding despite eating and exercising the same way, it's not just your imagination, it's your body adapting to hormonal shifts. 3. The mystery of growing ears. You might not notice it right away, but your ears are actually getting bigger as you age. Unlike muscles that shrink or fat that redistributes, cartilage keeps growing throughout your life. At the same time, gravity,